Yo, what's good, Hot Peppers? To download Modern Warfare 3 Remastered, you will need a PC. This is not available on PlayStation 5 or on Xbox One. As the screen shows, to download this, you're going to have to join the Discord server to be able to download the HMW Launcher. There is a downloads tab here. I'm not kidding when I say this. The entire instruction or guide is all in this page. So make sure you have the C+ and the .NET runtime package. Purchase Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. Not Modern Warfare 3. This is a Modern Warfare Remastered engine. You may either borrow the game or buy the game. Now, once you have Modern Warfare Remastered installed, you're going to download the latest HMW Launcher, which you're going to scroll down here and you're going to click on this link right here. It's very big and it's very bold. Click on that. Once you download the HMW Launcher, you're going to click Save into your downloads folder. I already have it installed, but I'm going to guide you guys just a little bit to be able to get to drag it into the folder part. So we're going to open this up. In your downloads folder, you're going to make sure you right click and extract all. Once you've done that, this folder right here should pop up. You're going to drag this launcher into the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered folder. And to easily get there, if you go on your Steam, you go to Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered Multiplayer. By the way, you don't need the campaign, and this is also going to take up to 60 gigs. You're going to click on Manage, Browse Local Files, and it should immediately pop up here. Once this opens up to another window, you're going to simply drag this launcher in here. Do not drag it to any of these folders. Make sure it's in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, as I have it right here myself. Now, once you've done that, back to the Discord, you're going to launch the launcher. Now, before you do that, if you're on controller and you don't want to use DS4 Windows, what you're going to want to do is on the bottom left here of Steam, you're going to click on Add Game, add a non-Steam game. You're going to click Browse on the bottom left, and you're going to go to your C drive or whichever drive it is that you saved Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. So essentially it would be for me, C drive, program files x86, scroll down, go to Steam, Steam apps, common, Modern Warfare Remastered, and it's going to be right here. Now you're going to open this up and click that, you're going to open it, and it's going to add onto your left side of your favorites, or maybe it's in your uncategorized. I just have it on my favorites, so it's easy to find. I personally like booting it up from there. Now, for your controller settings, I personally use a PS5 controller. I use a Cinch gaming controller. If you guys want to go check that out, link will be down below in the description. Use code Zephy at checkout. Now on the top left where it says Steam, you're going to click the Steam logo. You're going to go to settings and you're going to scroll down on the left side and you're going to find controller. This is what I have for my settings that allows me to use the controller. If you're on Xbox or if you're on PlayStation, it doesn't even matter. You can still use both inputs. PlayStation controller support, make sure you have this enabled. I have Xbox controllers enabled just in case if I ever use the Xbox controller for whatever reason. Steam input for generic controllers, have that enabled. Have everything else off, and then desktop layout. So you're going to click on Edit, and you're going to edit the layout. You may tweak this to however you like. For some people, you may not even need to change anything here, but this is what I use on like pretty much every Call of Duty. I have all of it on off, but as soon as I load up HMW, I actually do have to enable a specific command. Copy it, pause it at any point in time in the video. Now, once that's done, you're going to make sure you click on the Horizon MW Launcher. You're going to click on the cogwheel, and you're going to go to Controller Layout. You're going to click Edit Layout here. Now, for this, I pretty much have it on these settings. It's basically copy and paste. So again, pause the video at any given time if you need it to be. I also did not mess with the dead zone. I did try though, because I noticed obviously on these games, you need to stand still when hitting your shots with a sniper for the bullet to go straight. So I cranked it up. It's somewhere around here. I don't even know where it's at. I don't think it even made a difference. But anyways, that's what I have for my joysticks, trackpad, same thing. Kind of just keep it simple. After that, you're going to go back to the cogwheel. You're going to go to properties. You don't need to enable Steam overlay. I just have it. But make sure you override for HMW Launcher. Make sure enable Steam input is on. And PlayStation or whichever controller you're on, it should be a blue dot right next to the input that you have. And then use desktop configuration in launcher. Now, if this does not work for you and you're having issues, your alternative route can be DS4 Windows. I personally don't use DS4 Windows. I don't need it. And I found this method working for me. And on top of that, it has worked for other people like Scope. Now, to boot up the launcher, you click play and it will boot right up. The first thing you want to do is click on the gear icon of the cogwheel right next to the HMW Launcher. Now, make sure you select the install directory, which will be the same place you have your Modern Warfare Remastered or HMW Launcher at. So Steam apps, common, Modern Warfare Remastered right over here. Do not select any of these folders. Make sure that it's common, Modern Warfare Remastered, select folder. It's right there. If you're in the US, make sure you have your New York US server selected, or if you're in Europe, you can select Amsterdam. You can also create a shortcut for the desktop, and then check for launcher updates. When booting up this game, make sure you verify the game files to check if there's any updates. And as you do that, everything will be downloaded into your folder, so you don't have to download things manually and make it so complicating. So a launcher makes it a lot easier. So as this verifies, we're going to fast forward. Now I do want to say, as it's downloading, Swindler did say here, if you're running any issues downloading the launcher, verifying, installing HMW via the launcher, use a VPN. Proton VPN is a free alternative. Antivirus may also be a contributing factor. If you get a pop-up, make sure to make an exception. So please keep that in mind as you install HMW. And perfect. Right here, it says that I have all my files up to date. So once that's done, click OK. And if you do have any issues verifying your game files, just click verify again. Keep it trying. And if you have any more issues outside of what I'm telling you guys today, go to the server and go to the support tab, and the mods or the developers will be able to help you out. Once that's done, you're going to click on play. The launcher will boot up. And you'll get hit with the command prompt, and then the loading screen should appear shortly. Remember. And that's the opening or the intro. A little blue logo should pop up. Skip that. I use my mouse when I load up the HMW game. After I click on online, then I use my controller so I can navigate through the menu, as you guys can tell. Now for settings, go to your options. You're going to go to graphics. We're going to take care of this first. I have all 3 telemetry enabled. Colorblind, show blood, that's all personal preference. Brightness, all personal preference. I would keep it at default just for the sake of the quality of the game. Display mode works best right now for this HMW client. Window full screen. The refresh rate is currently locked, so I believe they're probably going to be fixing that. FOV and FOV scale, I left that at default. I did have my FOV scale at 1.1. I believe I might have my FOV at 75. Now, cache shaders, you want to have this disabled if you have any if you have the newer graphics card, I believe. I really just did not touch that. And then for the video, I kept mine pretty high. So if you're having any FPS issues, feel free to drop. Sorry for the dogs in the background. Any issues with FPS, definitely lower down your textures and your shadows. But for the most part, the thing that's going to be taking up most of your FPS is your anti-aliasing options. Do not crank this up to 16 or even 8, even though it does look insanely good. SMA T2X to 2X super sampling is good enough. You can have this off if you would like as well, if you want to, increase your frames. And then dynamic lighting and bullet impacts. This is what I have. This is what it's been, again, working best for me. And if you want to go to your Discord server and get that sorted, by all means, you could do that as well. Now, for the audio settings, there is game chat apparently, but I don't know if it's working at the moment. I haven't heard or seen anyone use it, but these are my audio settings. Now, for controller, I don't use keyboard and mouse. So if you want a keyboard and mouse settings, you're going to have to go to someone else for that. However, there's no ADS zoom sense. So you can't change your sensitivity while you're in the scope. So please keep that in mind. Now, to enable your controller, you're going to make sure your gamepad is enabled here. And then my stick layout is default, tactical flipped, so I shoot with my bumpers. And then my sensitivity, I keep it at 17. So in translation, on OG Modern Warfare 3, you basically just double your sense. So if you're at an 8, it would be at a 16. If you're at a 9, it'd be at 18. So 17 has always been really good for me, so I kind of keep it as that. Button, dead zone, minimum stick, and max stick dead zone. I just kept that as absolute minimum, and that has been the best for me. Stick press threshold, I did not mess with this, and then the rest as goes, disable, and then aim assist, I both have it enabled. It's pretty strong in this game. So, and for the final touch, if you want to disable your 3D render scope, you're going to click on the class setup option here. When you have your sniper selected, on the bottom left, it should say disable 2D scopes. If it says enabled, it means that it's off. So you just simply press X or just click it here. And the final thing that I want to add to this is that you want to go to your console commands, and what you want to do is hit the tilde key, which is when you hit function on your keyboard, and hit the escape. Depending on what kind of keyboard you have, it may be different. Now from here, there will be text commands for you to add on my description. You may copy and paste it into the commands. One of them, for example, will be your safe area. If you want to make your safe area a little bit smaller, you do safe area _ adjusted _ vertical and horizontal. I have mine on 0.92. And then for your FOV scale, you could do FOV scale, CG _ FOV scale. And I have that at 1.1 here. So, and then you can do FOV as well, which mine is at 75. You could also do your dead zone stuff as well through here by typing in dead zone, gpad _ button dead zone. Mine's at 0.01. Also make sure you have your com _ max FPS at 250, then 333, because if you have it anything above 250, you will be ice skating in the game. And in this game, you want to make sure you stand still to be able to hit your shots. So make sure you cap it at 250. If you guys found this video helpful, drop me one of those thumbs up. If you have any questions, go in the comment section and ask away. or go to the HMW server where a developer or a mod can help you out. If you want to see some more HMW content, aka Modern Warfare 3 Remastered gameplay and tutorials and some tips, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.